Oh, excuse me. Hello. Oh man, bad time to clear the throat. Welcome back to another episode 9 so far of The Outer Worlds. We just touched down on the Groundbreaker. We're about to break ground on the Groundbreaker ourselves. We've got Vicar Max and Parvati with us, and I think it's about time we hit up customs. I want to read about this McCred guy first. Wanted, dead or alive, Captain Gunnar McCred, for several counts of public intoxication, destruction of the Groundbreaker property, unpaid docking fees, and resisting arrest. Contact Commandant Sanita if you have any information concerning McCred's whereabouts. Failure. Dude, what is wrong with my reading? Why can't I read today? I think it's the font. The font's a little strange to me, maybe. Failure to report a tip may result in imprisonment and a fine. Proof of kill required to collect reward. Well, maybe we don't have to kill that guy. Maybe we can just be friends. I'll be there in a second. I'm thirsty. Or am I? Oh, we have $7,000 right now. That's not too shabby. Oh, they got a gun store? On a ship? I feel like that could end disastrously. But I'm not here to judge the commerce practices of outer space. Well, hello, I'm Janine.
Identification, please.
You're guarding the door, so I'll call you guard. You're welcome. My name is Jeanine McSpacer. It's my first time here.
You've got a ship, but you've never visited Groundbreaker. You must have just dusted off from one of those dirt-side outposts.
You can say that.
Sure did. And now we're in space.
She's so excited.
Welcome to Groundbreaker. I'm sorry to tell you this, but I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
Well, you're kidding me.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
Probably. What do you mean? So I'm just stuck here then?
Not stuck, per se. You could always throw yourself out the airlock. Of course, then you'd find yourself with an exciting new problem.
Yeah, I feel... Yeah. Any idea why my ship was impounded?
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be
You've turned down promotions?
What the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you probably riled up the wrong petty board bureaucrat. A man named Udon Bedford.
Oh, the guy that was emailing the previous captain. Well, this has to be a mistake.
Not gonna lie, you're in a pickle. But Udon's an interesting guy.
Interesting how?
Come to accords if you play your cards right. Huh. Records show this ain't the first time your ship's been impounded. Seems to get cleared up pretty quick. You might not be in this pickle for long. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Sure?
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay. Tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Her shipment?
A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling.
You know, I'm working on a little SAM retrofitting myself. Well, I got it.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Looking for a certain someone named Gladys?
The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go. On your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly.
An empty belly. And, well, after a while of traveling, you can't help but be thirsty. Anywhere I can get a drink, sir?
Most places are on the promenade deck. Big door yonder, straight through security. There's a bar on the starboard side. I got a preference for the Lost Hope myself. Talk to Vera. She'll set you right.
I know where starboard is.
You need
got
anything
it.
else? You let me know. Don't want anyone saying Groundbreaker's not the most hospitable port in the colony.
Well, I'll see you around, Leonard.
Be seeing you.
Well, at least we're not being barred entry. What do you have to say about all this?
Yeah, huh?
No. What do you... Yeah, Jesus, you were standing here, whatever. Jesus, don't fucking move around on me.
By verity, by strength. What are we contemplating today?
I'm contemplating what you're contemplating. Let's talk about the thing, you know, a thing with the thing you want to do.
Yes, well, now that we're here, can we check in with security? I'd like to track down that scholar.
Alright, that's the plan. That's the plan, my man. Hello, Lee Flores.
Unless you're here to file an incident report or to inquire about the bounty posting, I must kindly ask you to clear out. The Mardet's offices aren't for leisure time nor loitering.
There's bounties abound? Well, I'm something of a junior deputy myself. You can call me Deputy McSpacer. I'm interested about this McRed bounty that I saw outside on the pillar. Where could I find this young fellow?
Last tip we got pointed toward the back bays. You want the reward? Do the legwork.
I'll take the posting then.
You and about 6 other enterprising mavericks. It's only a matter of time before someone brings me McRed's head. Or his lucky lighter as proof of kill.
His
I do
lucky
hope you're
lighter,
lucky,
huh?
Hunter, though. Good luck and skip speed to you.
Yeah, what other bounties do you have available?
Still waiting to hear back on that bounty for McRed. That aside, not much else. Groundbreaker's keeping calm at the moment.
Oh, okie dokie. Say, what's it like working security on a space station?
Do I look like your gossipy best friend?
Yes!
While I'm on post, I take my duties real serious. I would have no qualms whatsoever escorting you to a cell.
Well, there's
Understand?
no need to be rude. What? I'm just trying to make conversation.
I'm not here for a chat. Now get moving before I see you moved.
I'll be on my way. Oh, man. You see? Pravati. How the fuck did you get in there?
Where are we headed?
Out of the room.
This is it. Security. I can check the departures registry to find out which crew the scholar shipped in.
Okay.
I picked up this weird signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
Here we go again. No one lives on Monarch. It's a wasteland. You were hearing things.
No, seriously. There was a lot of static at first, but then this voice said his name was Graham?
Graham, right. Broadcasting on a dead world full of monsters. Now I've heard everything.
You know, it takes more muscles to frown than to smile.
Yeah, you tell him. Jesus.
Graham?
You're gonna have to fucking quit it with the walker through the walls bullshit. Or, like, you know, having autonomy. You go where I tell you to go. Which is with me. Well, what should we do first? Now that we're here. Streaky Sapphire Wine. The Empty Man. Solution Vital. Who goes there? And then this is just a talk. Oh, yeah, let's go talk to Gladys. Shit, that's what we fucking need to do.
Try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
Now with 12% more crunch.
It's Rizzo's. Don't you look at me with your deathly glare. Hey, Lo, you just smoke inside?
Wish they'd let us off station. Air up here is just recycled spacer farts.
Yeah, I could smell it too. It's not too pleasant. Spacer's Choice, that's my kind of place. I think we're at the rest and go.
Ooh, can we rent an upstairs room?
Sure. I'd love to. Milo?
How do you do? And welcome to the Rest and Go. We used to be the Go and Rest, but folks never knew when to leave. Sorry. Business has been slow. Anything to occupy the time.
No, I appreciate the jokins. How's life here on the Groundbreaker, sir?
Fine, as long as the board keeps its grubby mitts to itself. Chief Tennyson holds the ship together, the Promenade holds our economy together, and Sublight is the shoddy jewel in our rusty old crown.
You mentioned Sublight?
Our local garbage collectors. That Lilia Hagen never met a debris field she didn't like. She freely admits she planted her roots in Groundbreaker to escape board oversight. But I think there's more to it. She's unusual in the head, that one.
Well, everyone's a little bit unusual, and let's not be too judgmental. Either way, I'm looking for Gladys.
Oh, you can't miss her. Right behind you, number 2. First unit on the left, or second unit from the right, depending on which direction you count from.
I like the way you talk, Milo. I'm gonna steal out of your cash register. Whoa, no I'm not. Jeez. It's coming over, man. What's this? Oh, more armor and cool things. Adreno. Seasoned peas. I'm already kind of sick of your disgusting glare. Whoa! A white sprat? Well, looks like we found Gladys' joint. Gladys. Don't you fucking look at me like that. Hello?
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient or an oven. Just like store-bought.
Huh. Well, you could say a certain VW told me to get to you. He said he told me something about this nav key. Now I need to get to Stellar Bay.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have enough.
Well, just how expensive are you talking, ma'am? 10 that. Ooh, a little bit too for Janine's blood. Yeah, could you tell me about? She looks at the price and just fucking. Could you tell? No. Could you tell me more about this opportunity of yours, ma'am?
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
I've got no qualms and alms.
Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Interesting. So, oh no, a ghost message.
Aren't you precious? No. The young man on the video was flesh and blood, all right.
Could be it was automated. Mr. Thompson used to automate the intercom in Edgewater to say all sorts of things. A bit saved is worth 2 in the bush was his favorite. Never did figure out what he meant.
I don't understand it either, ma'am.
I trust the dear girl's judgment. Well, maybe not in men, but she knows her comms. So, like as not, someone's been down there recently. And if someone set up shop in Roseway, I'd wager they got something to hide.
Well, sounds like an opportunity, all right.
I appreciate a woman who knows one when she hears it. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
Well, perfect. So you need someone to snoop around for you?
My goodness, aren't you quick on the uptake? I like that. Should you find yourself responding to a certain distress call, and in so doing find yourself in possession of certain valuable corporate secrets, well, then we ought to have a chat over a pot of tea and my famous cookies.
You can count on me, ma'am.
Law bless your atoms. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
You got any other work, by any chance?
Might want to acquaint yourself with Jeanine Tennyson, Groundbreaker's chief. She's been trying to get a handle on this heat problem we've got.
Yeah, I ain't
You'll
been
find her
sweating
fighting
so
in
much in a
engineering.
while.
I'd say she's a sweet girl, but law forfend someone call me a liar.
What do you have for sale?
I've got a lovely little throw pillow. Just something I toss together. Like to keep my hands busy.
Well, I would love a throw pillow. Where is it? I don't see no fucking throw pillow here. Archive cartridge. What is this? Wildcat miners often purchase the public records of failed mining outposts, hoping to uncover details on remaining ore veins that are too small for a corporation to consider profitable. Why is this of any interest to us at all? A battered Mardet datapad. Ooh, and oh, that's a big gun. Wait, is it like a little, like, shotgun thing? Look, it's 44x6. Has a lot of damage, and we can afford it. A little bit too much power for us right now. Well, it's been an absolute joy chatting with you, Gladys. I think we'll have to chat more about this stuff you've got in store for us later. Let's not talk to Jeanine Tennyson yet, but I want to talk to this one guy that, yeah, the scholar. Let's go to that terminal over there. ID cartridge. What's this all about? Wait a second, someone just left an ID cartridge here? Oh, I gotta get to, oh, is this a sneaking mission, Snake? Steve Dorr? Steve Dorr.
Careful where you smoke. The crew bills us for air filtration.
Damn. I'll be sure to smoke somewhere nice.
Something the matter?
Well, I probably shouldn't just walk in like that, eh? Somebody's watching the door. They're just gonna let me climb up here, though. Curious. When the video game gives you stairs, you up them, no matter what. Auto mag pistol. Well, it's a pretty high level for what we're at right now, so I kind of think we want to use it. Just let's see how that looks. Ooh, yeah. That'd be looking kind of good. Necklace? Oh, fuck. How did I screw that jump up? If you look at this part right here, for a second it looked like the 5 Gum logo, and for a second I thought there was a 5 Gum ad in here. Look at that. Look at that. Do you see a 5 right there? And doesn't it look like the you know what I'm talking about. Whee! Oh, watch out. It's electric. Oh, jeez. It's in my eyes. It's my face. don't go back there. That's fucking terrifying. Let's not look at the skeleton. Light machine gun? We could... I think we're just gonna sell that for parts. Or parts. Part it out. Protective clothing with safety harness. 137 bucks. Some Adreno. And a flamethrower. Not exactly our speed. Sorry, we're just gonna break that down. Well, it's a shame you had to be over here and die this way. Isn't that right, Vicar Max and Parvati? There's nothing for me here. Maybe we'll just jump down over here. Oh, there's another bin here. Ah! Parvati, you got in my way. No! Fuck! That's it! I'm gonna jump! Oh, I lost half my health! Oh, my kneecaps. I was gonna walk in. I'm sure this isn't anything bad. I'm gonna have to pick this door real quick. Hopefully nobody sees us.
There it is.
That wasn't so bad.
The drive and I'll do the rest.
Eject docking records. Security logs. Sublight put a bid on one of our impounds. Generous one, too. Negotiate for the usual finder's fee and then give Lilia her salvage. There was a brawl at the Lost Hope. Freelancers versus board. Freelancers won. Arrested a freighter captain with more bits than brains. Hawthorne ship impounded by order of Udon Bedford. Still no clue why Hawthorne associates with that bored snake. A guy from the back bay has roughed up the Moon Kid. Raving mad. Warned me that the moon was going to bring about the end times. He was flying high on whatever McRed goes down there. Got a sworn testimony that McRed was spotted at the rest and go. Not that anybody will corroborate it. Reminder to keep an eye on Gladys. What do we got for confiscated goods, though? Detained a freelancer who was cagey about his business. Confiscated his personal belongings while he waited for questioning. Modified pistol, hatchet, metal hoop, prayer beads, and locked container. He fled before we could get down to it. Left his things behind. They're stored in the back of the security station until the idiot shows his face again, which is likely to be never.
Now that we have the data set, I can finally find out where that scholar I'm looking for ended up.
Your voice was muffled like you were over there and then you're just here now. Let's just get out of here. Isn't that crazy, this fucking cloak thing? That begs the question, Parvati, why were you allowed to just walk in there plainclothed like that, like a couple minutes ago? Well, Vicar?
Got it. His name is Reginald Cheney, and he joined a sublight salvage crew. Only he's not listed on the return manifest. Must have made landfall somewhere he wasn't supposed to. Ah, yes. Here. There's a domicile on Monarch in Fallbrook, rented to the same bit card he used to buy his seat on the salvage ship. I should have guessed. What better place to lay low if you wish to avoid the authorities?
Oh, hold on a second. Did I hint some hesitation in your voice there, Mr. Max? Is there something you're not telling your captain?
Oh, it's nothing. I suppose I really didn't have much faith in actually finding him. Was a bit of a long shot, wasn't it?
Well, this all seems awfully convenient.
I admit it was a bit of a long shot.
That's twice in a row you fucking said it.
Spent as many hours as I have in contemplation of the universe's secrets. You sometimes get a sense for these things.
Oh, sounds good to me. Let's go. We'll go out to Monarch at another time.
Spectrum vodka. Aftertaste the rainbow.
Yummy. The Lost Hope. Well, I won't be able to enjoy my drink until I learn what's happened to my fucking ship. Oh, hello, Belle. Aren't you the
You know that
cute
sound
type?
when you've snapped on an injector clip? That's how you know your weapon loves you back. I got a full line of weapon modifications I'd be happy to show you.
Ah. That's enough. I don't need your shit. That's sublight. The medical. Oh, there's the medical bay. We'll go to the medical bay in like a little bit here. I'm not into computers.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
Yeah, you tell 'em.
Stairs are board property. Disperse now, or I'll detain you for trespassing.
Oh, real scary. You're really gonna arrest us on our station?
Yeah, this is Chief Junlei's ship. You don't own shit here.
Yeah, get fucked, idiots.
I'm required by board bylaws to use excessive force.
The Mardettes would space you for trying, you waste of O2 scrubbers.
Yeah, O2 scrubbers.
Alright, you two are drunk. Get on home.
Get out of here before I tell your captain what you've been getting up to on the clock.
Whatever. We got a date at the Lost Hope anyway.
Is this really what you want to be doing with your life, Marcy? Guarding stairs for that walking mustache Udon fucking Bedford? I gotta get off this detail.
Well, I kind of sympathize with you as well, Mrs. Corporate Trooper. I have to deal with that asshole myself right now. At least I've heard he's an asshole. Well, he fucking looks like one. With his fucking fancy stairs and poop and shitting and shit and fuck.
The board. Organized, efficient, competent. Well, mostly.
I think everything in here is worth more than I made in my whole life.
I would assume that this tile alone, ma'am.
This pivotal game into question.
Oh.
Both teams have tested negative for performance-enhancing stims. A tossball first.
For the first time ever.
Coaches and referees are debating how and if this behavior could lead to an unfair advantage.
Oh, so we should be doping.
This story brought to you by Halcyon News. All the news that's fit to broadcast.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. Sorry you had to see that, Mr. Udon.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. He must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
Oh, something isn't exactly the word to describe it. Everything happened to your favorite scruffy freelancer. I'm going to wring your scrawny neck, you sprat fuck. Give me back my fucking ship. Alex isn't important. I mean, I could just turn him in right. Oh shit. Forget Alex. Why'd you impound my ship?
I impounded Alex's ship, not yours. Well, I guess it's yours now if you're captaining it. It's a game we play, he and I. I ask him to turn in Phineas Wells. He tells me he will soon. I impound his ship. He explains why he can't give me the info right now. I ask him to turn in Wells. Around and around we go.
Thriller. Anyway, about my ship.
Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
Alex didn't get a fucking chance to say anything to me. Well, Alex never mentioned no Phineas to me.
That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
You don't seem like a terrible guy. What's this about the board having your head?
It's personal business, I'm afraid. Miserably, terribly personal.
Stop playing coy, Bedford.
I don't intend to be. It's just a matter of trust.
Well, fine then, have it your way.
I hope you don't take my reticence the wrong way. I shouldn't have said anything. Now, how might I assist you?
I don't fucking care about anything. We've settled our differences here. I'll be taking that. Thank you. Interesting stuff. Okay, well, we gotta track down Reginald, and I think it's time we talk to the head honcho.
Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells.
Terrorist?
Sightings to your local board embassy.
Greasy. Hey, Greasy.
Hearty greeting, potential customer. Welcome to Auntie's Kitchen, a home-style consumable protein dispensary. This unit dispense proteins for your ingestion.
Well, let's just see what you got.
Beginning dispensing sequence. Please unblock all relevant facial protein ingestion tubes.
I'll take your nicotine. None of these are protein. None of these are food. Oh, wait, no, that's pasta. Where was the I was promised protein. Fucking dick robot. Marred it. Marred it. Boink. Oh, you see it steaming in here? Hooey.
Those XF411s? And an old Yakita 37? You think they'd let me peek at the power plant?
I'm sure they would if you asked nicely.
To defend your corporate township from the dangers of alien wildlife and the unemployed.
I think well, I don't know about the unemployed part.
Local manager about applying for military training and lend your life to protecting our wonderful brands and products.
I've got other things to protect.
Service does not guarantee full employment rights, tax breaks, military discount, health benefits, military burial, participation medal, training, or weapon.
Just like the real military.
This is Halcyon News, reminding you that there's no I in news, no we in Halcyon, and no Mercury in Saltuna.
Damn. For a second I thought it was a slogan. Turns out it was a corporate slogan. My mistake. Well, it looks like there are your ladies in there. Knock, knock.
There'd be more machinery. Must be housed on a sublevel.
Knock, knock.
All day in here and not have looked at half the best stuff. It's all pretty worn, though.
For a third time, knock, knock. Hello. Looks like you shit yourself.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
Well, I'm Janine McSpacer, and it's a pleasure to meet you. Nice place you got here, Chief.
No, it isn't. It's a mess. But it's my mess, so I'll take the compliment. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
Oh, trust me, I don't like to make trouble. Salute, copy that, Chief.
Nice to see an outsider with some working brain cells. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10, the answer's just passing through.
Well, I hate to tell you, but I'm just passing through.
Statistics don't lie. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
Well, say, it seems kind of warm in here. Could you tell me what's going on?
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship.
I'm sure your capable staff can stay ahead of that problem.
My engineers have managed to keep the heat to livable levels, but all the fixes are temporary. This wound is bound to fester. Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner.
There ain't no room for compromise?
None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left. I can't allow that. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone on board, will be cooked alive.
Cooked? Well, sounds like you need a contractor, and tugs on her own coat. I'm available for a reasonable rate.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays.
The back bays. Am I supposed to know where that is?
Sorry, I forgot not everyone knows this ship like I do. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
Oh, shoot. Can we try to talk this out with whoever's down there?
Those idiots are immune to reason, and they don't much care if the station melts to pieces. They're content to die last. If you could find some way to solve this without violence, I'd prefer that. But more than anything, we need those parts.
Well, you know what? I'll get you those parts.
Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
Oh, sounds good by me. I love helping out, man. Oh, wait a second. Don't give me that look. Sorry, Miss Jeanine.
Deck smells like ass. Only gonna get worse if I don't get those radiators fixed.
It do smell like farts in here. But I'm sorry. My compatriot here was hoping to have a conversation with you. It seems she's acquainted with herself with some knowledge of you.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name.
Uh-oh.
What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
I nudge Parvati. Come on.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if, well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
They seem to open up to each other very quickly. And Parvati, don't be shy about requesting time off if you need to compare notes in person.
Right. In person. Sure thing, Captain. Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
Well. Looks like you got a fucking spaghetti factory of our own on the ship. Nah. Good going, girl.
Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention.
If you catch my meaning. So what's it like being in command of this big ship here?
Frustrating. Everything down to the circuit boards is past warranty, so
shoot, I know about that left back on the farm.
Yeah. Plus, there's no time to train my successor or document fixes in a way that anyone outside the family would understand.
You tell me this is a family-run business?
Sure is. The Tennysons came over on the Groundbreaker. My grandmother, Chief Gayan, kept it together during the crossing and until she died. I was promoted only recently, when my mom died. Then I took the leap from chief engineer to captain.
They must have been amazing people to have taught you all you know, which is a lot.
That means a lot coming from a fellow engineer.
And I'm a fellow engineer too, I'd like to admit. My condolences, Miss Jeanine. I'm sure those are some very big shoes to fill.
Appreciate it. There wasn't much that took me by surprise about the job, but the little things you never expect or think about, they add up over time. Maybe you can see why I'm protective of Groundbreaker. This ship is family. It's got tinkerings and bypasses that only Tennysons know about.
Oh, shoot. Parvati here could always help you shoulder the burden.
Oh, gosh. I don't know. I'm really just a dab hand with a wrench. Nothing special. Not like a chief engineer.
Don't sell yourself short. It doesn't take a seasoned pro to tinker on Groundbreaker. Just someone who knows how a ship ought to feel. We're always thirsting for help. If you could find your way around this labyrinth of ducts and panels, we could work something out.
Well, where's the self-destruct mechanism?
I hope that was a joke, Captain. I really do. I gelded that thing years ago. Now it brews a stim that goes down stronger than Nan or Spank. Family recipe.
Well, back to my other question.
You got my attention.
We'll be on our way, actually. Hey, level up. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? It's fucking steaming hot in this bitch. Jesus, what should we level up over here? I'm thinking we need a little help in the science department, but I think we should start putting some points into leadership. Or I could just get myself in the ranged immediately. No. Kind of like leadership. Or do I kind of just want the healing thing. That might be good. Do that for now, and then we'll put the rest into long guns here. Well, holy moly. Oh, I can change their equips. I forgot about that. Increase your hack skill, please, and thank you. Dialogue combat affects duration. Jesus. Generating threat? What is this? World fucking MMO? What else? We're gonna give him some... Make him a little bit more tanky. Oh, that was it. That was all we could do. Just the one. Never mind. Well, looks like we've been acquainted with all the main characters of this here. Well, maybe not all of them, but like a good amount. We've spent a good time searching around the ship here. And I think we're gonna call it... Well, maybe we'll watch this.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Remember Auntie Cleo? Because she remembers you.
Okay.
When you were sick, who took your temperature? When you were
okay. We interrupted an advertisement for an advertisement. I don't need to be hearing that. Well, we'll see what's going on in this ship in the next episode. How about that, huh? See you in the next one. Hope you come back. Look at the view. Isn't that pretty? We got stars out there and stars in my fucking eyes here. See you later.